From the past 6 months, Coinbase is down by 84%. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time zone you are on. Welcome to the channel. Today we are talking about Coinbase, the crypto exchange trading platform. It is a well-known platform to trade digital assets, and it is taking some large hits today. So grab your cup of coffee, grab a glass of wine, whatever you fancy. Enjoy this talk about Coinbase and how it's going to be moving forward in the future and what has been happening in the past, and my thoughts and perspectives on the digital economy and this platform that we know of as Coinbase. So back in November, Coinbase was trading about $300 per share. Right now it's trading at $53 per share. That is an astronomical change. That is like about an 84% drop since November. So I'm looking at Coinbase right now and it is missing at every single metric, right? So usually I say, yeah, it's a buy. You could buy it for dirt cheap, $53 per share. It could go back up to $300 per share and more. But you know, this is one of those moments where you just got to take a step back and really analyze the stock and not just be a speculator. Like, this stock could keep on dropping. This is not the low. I mean, especially with inflation and everything else is going on with all other stocks in the tech industry and blockchain platforms. Coinbase is getting murdered. There is blood in the streets and the sharks should smell the blood from a mile away, and Coinbase is just bleeding out right now. And I'm not really surprised. We've seen almost the same thing with Robinhood whenever we looked at the crypto side of things. You don't want it to have the same fate as the CEO coming out saying, hey, we're severely cash strapped. You don't want to hear any news about being cash strapped. If you put all the metrics into play, I am shocked that the stock is not even lower than it is right now. We're going to be seeing maybe $48 per share in the next week if it doesn't turn around. So tomorrow, we need to see a big spike on it by tomorrow. We need to hope for a rally to happen either tomorrow or the next day. And then we could say the worst has passed, kind of like the .com mania was going on and it took a big dip. Everyone was freaking out. This could be the same thing with the crypto exchange platform, right? It could be taking a big dip and then just taking a big rally moving forward. There's no fundamental test for profitability on crypto, but this is a stock. It's an actual stock that makes revenue from not crypto itself, but from the brokerage fees. So for every time someone places a trade, they make money off of it. So they have revenue platform for their services. So they could be undervalued right now, and this could be a big buy opportunity for a crypto exchange platform like Coinbase. It has a stock that which you can invest in, and has analysts which review it and speculate what's going to happen, and it has revenue, right? If it doesn't get killed by the next week, it could be an indicator that the sell-off has exhausted. The sellers are done selling. There's no more shorting going on. It's not just like a crypto itself. It's actual stock with actual revenue. You just look across the NASDAQ, stocks are just getting shredded. It is a bloodbath out there. So Coinbase could just be getting crossfired. Large volume going on, a lot of sell-offs going on. It's the volatile market. You can't really make educated, disciplined, analytical investment. I mean, crypto across the board is just taking a big dip right now. With this stock, it is heavily correlated with technology and Bitcoin and Ethereum. Coinbase being a global leader in cryptocurrency exchange platforms, we could go ahead and see becoming a lot more profitable than it currently is. So there's really two ways to analyze a company, right? That's earnings per share and free cash flow. So even if they're not profitable, as long as they have some sort of free cash flow going on and they're heading towards a positive direction, I feel that speaks numbers to us as investors. It's interesting to see what Coin has been doing in the past and how it has capitalized on the explosion of crypto. What's interesting is if we look at Bitcoin, it also made a pushback at the second half of last year, and Coin, with its fundamentals and its cash flow, possibly not hitting for bankruptcy, although the news is out there that Coin is going to be going bankrupt. Don't follow the news and just go on just analysis itself and look at Coin like, hey, it has extreme potential for a big rally moving forward. Coinbase has a really strong peg with Bitcoin and Ethereum and crypto itself. So I don't think they're going to go anywhere. The Coinbase is here to stay. They're not just going to be wiped out and it's not going to be a stock that we never hear of again. They follow all the regulations with the Fed, and all the cryptos that they offer on their platform are heavily vetted. So Coinbase is one of those trading platforms that people trust because of all the security measures they have invested in. I feel like there's still extreme upside and potential for Coinbase and the crypto space in general. So it might take a couple years for us to actually figure out what the actual function is going to be, what the utility is going to be, what the process is going to be with crypto space, and even NFT coming up, right? So there's a lot. So I feel like there's going to be a couple years for us to process this. It's a lot of new technology emerging in the markets, in the crypto space markets. Coinbase charges its users per trade, and that is their revenue generator. So as we get more people interested in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and crypto exchange platform, and Coinbase is the leading global player for providing such services. Now imagine that in the broad scale. Coinbase is going to become this mega company of trading, right? This could be one of those stocks that just bloom and really take a rally up the very next day. With that being said, it could be a very risky short-term trade, but be a very profitable long-term trade. Because if you look at some large companies like Goldman Sachs and Fidelity, they've been embracing these type of asset classes. So that encourages me as an investor to be more of a believer in Coinbase and what its potential is going to be. Coinbase is the gateway for people that want to invest in crypto, right? Because it is a super easy platform just to go ahead and download on your app and just start almost immediately investing in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all these other crypto assets. People do want digital assets. They do want some way to diversify their portfolio. So there you have it. That is my perspective on Coinbase and what is going to be happening in the future. And I am a big believer in the platform. But, you know, short-term traders, I would say stay away from this one. Sit on your hands, don't invest. Sometimes no action is the best action. Long-term traders, for those of you that believe in digital assets, I feel like this is a big buy opportunity. Take advantage of all the sell-off that's going off, because this implies opportunity, right? Investment opportunities. Do your own research, look at your analysis, conduct some proper chart analysis. Good luck trading, and I hope you the best.